In her Time Person of the Year interview, Swift also blasted some of her well-known foes, who include Kardashian, West and music producer Scooter Braun. Trash takes itself out every single time. Even as Taylor Swift celebrates being named Time's Person of the Year Wednesday, she seems to be in the mood to settle some old scores. In her interview with Time, Swift addressed some of her foes, saying trash takes itself out every single time. According to the article, those foes include Kim Kardashian and Kardashian's ex-husband Kanye West, as well as Swift's former music producer Scooter Braun, an ally of West's, who acquired the rights to Swift's first 6 albums in a 2019 sale. Regarding Kardashian, Swift talked about how she still doesn't appreciate the reality TV star for her actions in collaboration with West in 2016. That's when Kardashian labeled Swift a snake and accused the singer of lying when she said she didn't allow the rapper to write vulgar lyrics about her. Kardashian's accusations whipped up an online fury against Swift, full of snake memes and emojis. At the time, Kardashian tried to bolster her claims against Swift, the woman West publicly regarded as a nemesis, by releasing a video of a conversation between her then-husband and the singer. The conversation seemed to indicate that Swift was on board with West's song, Famous, in which the controversial rapper called her a vulgar name and declared that he made her famous. The ensuing scandal felt like a career death, Swift told Time. "Make no mistake, my career was taken away from me." At the time, Swift was coming off the success of her 2014 album, 1989, which put her at the top of the world, Time said. But in the cyclical world of celebrity and fame, a public reassessment of Swift's talent and persona was almost inevitable. In Swift's case, this reassessment involved all the hyenas climbing out to take their shots, she told Time. Presumably, Kardashian was one of those hyenas. Swift told Time that the shapewear entrepreneur engaged in a fully manufactured frame job with West, who would soon become more famous for his highly erratic public behavior than for his music. Swift said Kardashian took an illegally recorded phone call, edited it and released it to the public to say to everyone that I was a liar. "That took me down psychologically to a place I've never been before," Swift continued. She retreated from the public eye, moved overseas, reportedly to the UK, and didn't leave her rental house for a year. "I was afraid to get on phone calls," Swift said. "I pushed away most people in my life because I didn't trust anyone anymore. I went down really, really hard." Kardashian has since divorced West, and he's effectively been cancelled in mainstream culture for his series of anti-Semitic rants in late 2022, including his praise of Adolf Hitler. In the aftermath, he also subjected Kardashian to a series of online attacks, including about her ability to parent their 4 children. Whether Kardashian regrets her part in West's public bullying of Swift, she hasn't said. In 2020, when she was still married to West, she in fact rebutted the idea that she edited that phone conversation, Variety reported. On social media, she also expressed annoyance that Swift had chosen to reignite an old dispute. She again accused Swift of lying and said she was forced to defend her husband. In the meantime, Swift returned to the spotlight with her 2017 album Reputation, in which she embraced the snake imagery as if to subvert its power. Her video for Look What You Made Me Do also saw her killing off younger versions of herself. Now, Swift is back on top of the world, and so much more, as Time points out. As a pop star, she sits in rarefied company, alongside Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, and Madonna. As a songwriter, she has been compared to Bob Dylan, Paul McCartney, and Joni Mitchell, Time said. As a businesswoman, she has built an empire worth, by some estimates, over $1 billion. With Swift's statement to Time, it's possible that she'll again reignite the feud between her and Kardashian and West. The feud, at least between Swift and West, goes back to at least 2009, when the singer, then 19, got up on stage at the MTV Video Music Awards to accept the Best Female Video Award for You Belong With Me. Suddenly, in the middle of her acceptance speech, West jumped on the stage, grabbed the microphone out of her hands and bellowed, "Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you and, I'll let you finish," but Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time. These days, Kardashian and West no longer present a united front. Her career has plugged along nicely. She and her reality TV family remain powerful forces in pop culture, and she, too, is said to be a billionaire. West, on the other hand, lost a number of lucrative endorsement deals because of his anti-Semitic rants. He mostly makes news these days with his bizarre public appearances in Italy, Germany, and elsewhere with a woman named Bianca Censori, who may or may not be his wife. Taylor Swift is Time magazine's Person of the Year. The singer talked about her feelings when going to watch her boyfriend's matches. "I'm there to support Travis. I have no awareness of if I'm being shown too much and pissing off a few dads, Brads, and Chads." Swift sparked a frenzy by attending a Chiefs game for the first time in September. The pop star's relationship with Kelce has since gone from strength to strength. Taylor Swift insists she is none the wiser about the level of coverage she gets at Travis Kelce's NFL games, nor how much she is peeing off football fans in the process. Swift sparked a frenzy when she first rocked up at Arrowhead to watch new love interest Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs face the Chicago Bears on September 24. With their relationship going from strength to strength, the pop sensation has returned to Kansas City for several games which have followed, while also attending Chiefs fixtures on the road in both New Jersey and Green Bay. However, the hysteria surrounding her appearances at NFL games, and the excessive TV coverage she ultimately receives, has irked die-hard football fans who simply want to watch the game. Swift, though, says she has no idea how much she is being shown on TV at Arrowhead or any other stadium. "I don't know how they know what suite I'm in," she said in an interview with Time after being named the magazine's Person of the Year for 2023. "There's a camera, like a half-mile away, and you don't know where it is, and you have no idea when the camera is putting you in the broadcast, so I don't know if I'm being shown 17 times or once." She then added, "I'm just there to support Travis. I have no awareness of if I'm being shown too much and peeing off a few dads, Brads, and Chads." Swift watched Kelce lose a game for the very first time over the weekend, with the Chiefs suffering defeat on the road against the Packers. The pair have been spotted out on a number of occasions in recent months, enjoying 2 date nights in New York City back in October, yet according to Swift, they only went public with their relationship after dating for some time behind the scenes. "This all started when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as hell," she said. "We started hanging out right after that. So we actually had a significant amount of time that no one knew, which I'm grateful for, because we got to get to know each other. By the time I went to that first game, we were a couple. I think some people think that they saw our first date at that game. We would never be psychotic enough to hard launch a first date." Kelce first tried to capture Swift's attention when he attended her Eras Tour show at Arrowhead in July, before revealing on his New Heights podcast later in the summer that he made a friendship bracelet with his number on to give to her. He failed to meet the singer and songwriter behind the scenes of her sold-out tour, but his metal podcast antics eventually caught her attention, with the songstress revealing they began dating immediately. "When you say a relationship is public, that means I'm going to see him do what he loves. We're showing up for each other, other people are there and we don't care," she added. "The opposite of that is you have to go to an extreme amount of effort to make sure no one knows that you're seeing someone. And we're just proud of each other."